Hey, welcome back. This is just a scrap piece of Nicholson file I had laying around, so I'm going to try and make a little Sloyd knife. It's really just a little simple carving knife, so this is a pretty quick build. So as usual, I start with forging the tip, and then I thin the blade out just to get it thin enough. And then here I am forging in the tang. So to draw out the tang, I used the horn, but then I also went over and used the edge of the anvil. If you'll notice, I'm using half on, half off blows, just to really aggressively move that steel. And then I'm forging the bevels in. Once I finished forging, I got it straight and then did 3 or 4 normalizing cycles before grinding. So I'm trying out some belts from Empire Abrasives. So they sent me some belts, and I'm going to try them out and see if I like them. So this is a fresh 80 or 120, I don't remember. One of the two. I think it's the 80, but fresh ceramic belt, and it cut quite nicely. And I just use this railroad spike to heat the oil, and then there's the quench. Here I test the knife with a 65 HRC file. It skates perfectly, which means the knife is harder than that. I then tempered it for an hour and a half twice at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Now these have a really interesting geometry. They're made from thin steel, and the bevel goes all the way down to 0 without any secondary bevel, which means they're just super sharp and they cut just super cleanly. So here I mark up the tang, and then I'll start to carve it out so that the tang can sit flat in this one piece of wood, and then there will be a second piece of wood for the other side of the handle. And here I just sand it flat so it'll sit flush with the other piece of wood. And then I just take my carving knife I made for myself a while back, and I just trace the handle out. And then just start grinding down. That's a fairly fresh 40 grit belt. So I cut notches in the tang just so that the epoxy can really hold on to it and just make sure that that knife is not going to come out of there. So this is a brand new 40 grit belt, and as you'll see, it just rips wood off here. And here it is done, along with another one I made alongside this one. I'm very happy with how these turned out. Here's my friend Henry trying it out. He makes some really cool stuff, so make sure to go follow him on Instagram.